Hi, I'm Tommy.
And I'm Steve.
And we're from
RCDads.
Yeah.
We're here today to talk about the intro, basically, of RC. As you see behind us, we've got tons of airplanes here that we've built from scratch. This is what this is all about. And guess what? Each one of these planes behind me costs about $5 to build. So we're here to try and teach you guys how to build these planes just like that. Our first video, and this is our first video, I'm kind of excited about it, but what we're going to teach you is the tools you're going to need today. So we're going to start with an X-Acto knife. That's the first thing we need.
The thing you'll need an X-Acto knife is to cut out any foam pieces that you need for your plane, or any parts of paper that you need to cut out for your plane. Another thing you would have for your plane, or for your X-Acto knife I should say, is some extra little blades, because styrofoam, for some reason, whatever is in it wears down the blades.
Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is, the next thing you're going to need is a glue gun.
The reason you'll need a glue gun is to glue everything together for your plane, such as the wing to the base, or the pod base to the actual plane itself.
You got to be careful with it, because it will burn you. Tommy got burned already.
Yeah, I got a
big burn.
I got a big blister.
So the first time you're using it, it gets stringy. You accidentally get it on your fingers. It gets messy and it hurts. You'll learn your lesson really quick, but you'll get used to it and you'll learn how to use the glue gun. All these planes were made with the glue from the glue gun. Plus, when you crash planes,
oh yeah. Now I just want to make an extension to this. You will also need a bunch of extra glue gun sticks, because you're gonna have to go through a lot of these, considering the fact how many planes you're gonna make and how much glue you're gonna need to actually put these planes together.
Next thing we want to talk about is sandpaper. Very important to have sandpaper. You gotta have sandpaper to sand all your edges down, because once you're cutting and everything, you get fragments, and it's good to have sandpaper with you. How about this? Now I steal these from my son.
Yeah, he's stealing two.
You're always looking for a glue stick. I got them.
Yeah.
Because I need them.
Now, I actually need one of these for school, because this is actually, you want to get, don't get the Elmer's school safe. You want to get a Ross gel stick. Those things, you glide. When I'm saying that, I mean, it works.
And they
really
stick
well.
a lot better.
Yeah.
They stick a lot better. Now, the reason that we need them is because when we're putting our plans together, now you're going to get a set of plans that you're going to pull off the internet, and they're going to be tiled. So it's 21 pieces of paper that you put down. Unless you have a lot of money and you've spent on a machine that's going to print out a big set of plans.
3D printer.
Who has that? I don't have that.
There's some guy on YouTube called Bertgasm, or not Bertgasm. No, he's got like 3 46-inch TVs for his computer, and then he's got 2 3D TVs.
Okay, well, we don't have that. You know where we are right now? And you're going to be in the boiler room like I am, because that's where you're going to feel most comfortable, because guess what? You don't get bothered. Your son likes to hang out with you, so it's a good place to be. So we are down in the boiler room, set up with our planes, and they all fly. 2 other
things that you're going to need are 2 types of tapes. You're going to need shipping tape and strapping tape. The strapping tape you're going to need for more extensive things, such as connecting the wings together with your hot glue to make sure that it stays connected, or you're going to need just your shipping tape just to kind of tape the paper together to make sure that it stays together while you're cutting.
Alright, the next thing you're going to need is a decent soldering iron, because there's a lot of parts and pieces that need to be soldered together, such as the ESC to the motor. You've got the little clips and to the battery. So very important to have a soldering iron around. You're gonna have to learn how to use it, and we'll show you pretty much how this is this works. But soldering iron, $7, $8. This was about $8, so you're looking at $15 for the whole setup. And it's worth having, believe me. This got a little light on it. You'll definitely want to do this.
Another tool you're going to have to use is a straight edge ruler, because when you're trying to make those cuts on your paper or on your styrofoam, you're going to need those nice silk clean cuts or straight cuts, and you're going to have to use that straight edge to help you. Another reason is because when you're doing all of that, you are going to want to use it just to get your measurements on your plane parts, such as your wing, to see how big the span is. Okay, the last thing we forgot to show is a little set, a micro screwdriver set from Skill. It is a 33-piece precision screwdriver set.
Gotta have it.
We'll have a little thing up on screen of how fine the points have to be, and I'll show a few. And
yeah, but it's very important to have one of these because when you're dealing with the servos, they're small screws. When you're dealing with the motors to try and put on the motor mount, you have to have a small screwdriver set. So very important to have one of these. So these are pretty much the parts and tools and stuff that you're going to need to get started on this hobby. Really cool hobby. As you see behind us here, you know, we've gone a long way, and it's only been 4 months. So we put this together really quick. So on our next video, we're going to start talking about the motors, ESCs, the batteries, things like that. And then we'll go into soldering and the construction of the planes. So we're going to have a good time here. So keep watching, and thanks you for watching. All right.
See you guys.
See ya.